Howdy, I'm Andrew, and today I'd like to teach you how to find the percent compositions of mercury and bromium in Mercury 2 bromide. The first thing we got to do first is find the mass, and I created a nice little table to help us out, and then finding those percents is easy peasy. Take a look. Bam, so the first thing I'm going to do is write down the elements I see in the compound. So we have mercury and we have bromine. Next is then to identify the number of atoms of each, and that's where the subscripts come into play. So at the bottom of mercury, you don't see a number, so it's assumed to be 1. That means there's 1 atom of mercury in there, and bromine, there's going to be 2. All right. And then we simply take those number of atoms multiplied by the mass of the element. That mass is found on the periodic table, so let's take a look. Here's mercury, 200.59, and bromine is 79.90, so let's write them in. So this was 200.59, and this was 79.90. And to find then the total mass of the entire element in the compound, we simply have to multiply this row on together. So the total mass of the mercury is going to be 200.59. And then the total mass of the bromine here is going to be 159. Let me make that 5 a little neater. 159.80. To find then the total mass of the entire compound, all you gotta simply do is add up the total mass of each element. Right? See how nice and simple that is? So this is then 360.39. And there it is, right? That was the first step of the process, finding the total mass. Now that we found the total mass, we can easily find those percents. And watch how simple this is. I'm going to add another column to the table. Boom shakalaka. So to find the mass percent, we're simply going to take the total mass of mercury, which was 200.59, and then we're going to divide it by the total mass of the entire compound, right? That is a simple percent calculation. Simple percent calculation, part over whole, and then we just got to finish it off with multiplying by 100. So once we do that, the answer works out to be 55.66 or so percent. All right, that's the percent for mercury. And the same thing for bromine. We're going to take the total mass of the bromine, 159.80, divided by the total mass of that compound, 360.39. Multiply that bad boy by 100 to get it into a percent. And lo and behold, we're going to get it roughly about 44.34. All right, 44.34%. If you add up those percents, you should get 100. It's a nice little simple way to make sure you're right. And if you did it just like this, you got a 100 on the question. So thank you so very much. And by the way, there's nothing really much harder to getting 100 on the test. All you got to do is a whole bunch of practice. And that's what we've provided to you, a whole bunch of practice problems. We got thousands and thousands of practice problems out there solved for you. You can always take a look at the video, try the question yourself first, and then see how we did it to make sure you're doing it correctly. Always check out the description too. We're always adding assets. So it's a simple way to stay abreast of what we're doing. And yeah, all right, cool. That's it. I'll see you soon. Take care.